All right, everybody. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, and the sun's out. Well, right now it's hiding behind the clouds, but the sun's out, and it's a beautiful day. And last night. Not even just last night. Yesterday was an interesting day in the Premier League because a lot happened in the Tottenham game. A lot happened in the Chelsea game. A lot happened in the Manchester derby. A lot happened in the Liverpool game, and nothing happened in the Arsenal game. It's so funny how the Premier League is turning out this season, because Arsenal were such a dominant force in the first half of the season, and just when we've entered the second half, it feels like Arsenal's influence is slowly fading away. But at the same time, there is no other team who is at the level that they could challenge Arsenal and even put them in a precarious position. So I think Arsenal's probably just going to win the Premier League, but I'm not sure if they're going to be the best winners of all time. It's not like that they're bad. They are a great team, but the rest of the league, the rest of the teams have been so hot and cold, so uncertain, so unstable, and there has been so much that has gone on just halfway into the season, and it feels like we're in a weird position when it comes to the Premier League. The Chelsea game against Brentford. If you look at the XG, I don't like to analyze games. I don't like to make a picture of games by just looking at the XG, because it can be a little inaccurate representation sometimes. Not all times, but sometimes. And yesterday it was more or less the same, Chelsea and Brentford. And still, we won 2-0. We did win 2-0, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing that we did win. But if you saw the actual performance, you would think that we didn't even deserve one of those two goals. We didn't even deserve any of those goals. It's great that we got the penalty. It's great that Joao Pedro scored that wonderful goal. When Joao Pedro gets going, he can score bangers, and we all know that. We've known that for months. But the thing is, and it's not even a Rosenior problem. It's more of a Chelsea problem. It's more of a recruitment problem. It's more of a problem of the structure of the club. It's more of a problem of the way the club is, the direction that the club is headed in. A lot of noises from the background. I'm sorry. It's a problem about the way the club is run, because we are guaranteeing Liam Rosenior, our center back now. We're talking to Ren, I think, for a center back. I don't think he is the elite center back that we've all been demanding for such a long time. It's more like someone who can just challenge Colwill after he comes back from the injury, and just is a good squad option. But he's not going to be the main center back for our squad. And there have been protests yesterday. There have been pushbacks against the ownership. There has been so much dissent from our fan base against the owner, and which is just completely understandable. It's just completely valid. What I don't understand is the deficiencies in this squad. It is so clear what we lack. It is so clear that we lack an intimidating attacking force. It is so clear that we lack someone who can take the place of Cole Palmer when he's injured, and he has been injured for a while. It is so clear that Cole Palmer needs to have that surgery done, or whatever the proper medical procedure for his condition would be. And what is disappointing is it feels like no steps in those direction are being taken, and which was so obvious in yesterday's game, because Chelsea, even though we got ahead in the first half, it never felt like we were truly in the game. It felt like Brentford could score anytime. It felt like if Brentford had had a little bit of quality, if Brentford had been a little bolder, and we hadn't been that lucky that we had been yesterday, we probably would have lost the game easily. We didn't have as many attempts on target as Brentford. We didn't have as much possession of the ball as we'd like to have. We didn't have much control of the game because Brentford were always in the game, and it felt like there were many junctures in the game that we completely seemed to be not in the game. It felt like Brentford, if they could be a little more ambitious with their pursuits towards the goals, a little more ambitious in their attacks, they could get a goal easily. And if they had gotten a goal easily, I'm pretty sure that we would have lost. I'm pretty sure that Chelsea would have stood no chance of winning that game. So a lot needs to change at Chelsea. Many people need to be held accountable. Many people need to reflect on their own work at Chelsea. I'm not calling any names. I'm not criticizing anyone in particular. We all know who the people usually to be targeted are. I'm not criticizing any specific players. Another big news is that Enzo Fernandez is on PSG's radar, but I'm sure that is just a rumor. I'm not looking too deep into it. I don't think that is a solid piece of news. I don't think there is much truth to that. I think Enzo would stay at Chelsea for at least another season or two if he actually wants to leave Chelsea in the future. But I'm not sure how much truth there is to it. Oh, the sun's out again. I don't think Enzo Fernandez is going to leave Chelsea, at least this year. I don't think Enzo is going to be that disturbed, as the news said, from Maresca's dismissal. I think he has been with us through all the highs and lows, and the lows have been those were some pretty terrible times. And if he has been with us through those times, I'm sure he can see these times out. I'm sure he would see at least the first few months of Rosenior out. I'm not sure how long Rosenior is going to be at Chelsea. At least it feels like there's not as much pressure on Liam Rosenior as there has been on previous coaches, Enzo Maresca, Graham Potter, Thomas Tuchel, and Mauricio Pochettino. It feels like everything's just a bit relaxed with Liam Rosenior. I don't dislike Liam Rosenior. He's a great coach. He has done a lot in his short career as a manager. But Chelsea is a big step for him, and I hope he does well. But I'm not sure where the future of Chelsea at this point lies, because it's the most unpredictable thing in the world. And with the attitude that the fans have towards the owners and everyone else at the club, I'm not sure what the next step of the Chelsea hierarchy is going to be. When it comes to the Man United game, City got a bit exposed here. I feel like City weren't as serious about this game. At least it seemed like by the way they played, because Man United completely dominated them. This is the game where you should be actually looking at the XG, because City were nowhere near Man United, especially around the time when the first goal was scored, and after that the next goal and the disallowed goal from Mason Mount. City never felt like they were in the game. It felt like City were doing the stupidest of mistakes. You would not expect a team like Manchester City to be committing those errors, to be giving Man United those spaces, to be so relaxed in their approach towards such a big game, such a crucial game, and against a side which has just had a managerial change. So you don't even know what you're gonna be truly expecting from that side. And it felt like Manchester City were just not serious enough for their own good. I think Michael Carrick is a great manager. I think even 4 years ago, I wanted Michael Carrick to be the Man United manager and not Erik ten Hag, because Carrick had proven to be a great caretaker in the time when Ole had departed. And even yesterday, he proved his worth. So I think if Man United wants to be successful, at least in the short term, they should go ahead with Michael Carrick, give him some freedom, give him the opportunity to build a squad, build the club again, to give him the opportunity to build a team according to his own, wants and needs, build a team according to the way he likes to play, and perhaps he's the one who takes Man United forward. I think Michael Carrick could be the one. If anyone's gonna be the one to take Man United forward, it might just be Michael Carrick. If they trusted Erik ten Hag with this job, if they trusted Ruben Amorim with this job, they may as well just play a gamble on Michael Carrick. And I think it would just prove to be the right decision. I think Michael Carrick should have this job. Also, a few words about the other games. Tottenham, West Ham. You just expected Tottenham to lose. I love Thomas Frank. He's a great coach. He's done a great job with Brentford over the past few years. But this Tottenham job is just not for him. I just don't see him as being the Tottenham manager at the end of the season, at the start of next season. I don't think he can dig Tottenham out of this hole that they've dug themselves in. I don't know what happened with Tottenham after Antonio Conte. I have no idea how Tottenham can save themselves, but Thomas Frank is surely not the guy to save them. Another thought that is coming to my mind: who's going to win the Premier League? Arsenal definitely going to win the Premier League. I don't think anyone can stop them now. If anyone, Aston Villa could pull off a miracle. If they can, I hope they do at least challenge Arsenal. I'm not saying this as a Chelsea fan. I'm saying this as a fan of the game. I'm saying this as a fan of football. We all want to see a close title winner. We all want to see the title winner to be decided on the last match day, and we may as well have two options for it. It's just for entertainment, just for the game, just to keep the league more exciting, just to keep things more unpredictable. Come on, Villa. Let's see a fight. Let's see a fight from Aston Villa. Let's see someone challenge Arsenal. Let's see a concrete challenge to Arsenal. Let's see someone challenge Arsenal for the top league spot for at least a couple of weeks, if not till the last game day. We all want to see a fight now. So come on, Villa. Prove that you've got it, Unai Emery. Prove that. Anyways, that was it for the video. I just wanted to get a few words out. I just wanted to put my thoughts out on yesterday's Premier League game day on the internet. Now, if you have thoughts about yesterday's games, just let me know in the comments.